I'm Dave and Ms Brooke with Simple Plan Trucking. We are here in Lyndhurst, Virginia. Here people on the back of the trailer, they're loading us up. And a cross-country odyssey to, where, Oregon?
Oregon.
We're going to Portland. Yeah, so we're going to have about a, what?
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, sarcastic. Sarcasm. We're going to Portland, Oregon, and we're going to try to do a cross-country odyssey. For those of you that are interested in trucking, we're just going to tell you how it goes when you do a cross-country trip as a team. You know, it's really about 55 hours of driving to get there. We'll each run about 9.5 hours, then we switch out. But there's some extra time on this load, so we'll be taking some breaks along the way, showing you where we are, and just kind of how it is to do a cross-country trip. Thought that might be interesting for you.
You're going to film all the way across?
Yeah.
You always say that, and you never do it.
Well, we never do it. You never do it either.
I tried to video, and then you never continue it.
Oh, okay. So I have to do it.
I'll do it.
Okay. Brooke will be doing a cross-country odyssey. She'll be making the video, making the commentary, doing the editing.
I'm not doing all that. Are you going to do a little bit at a time along the way?
Well, actually, it sounds like
make it all one big video.
I'm going to be doing whatever you say to do, it sounds like. So we'll be working on a, and we'll get that out to you after we get over there. So we just have had a good few days. Got back on the road after home time about 4 or 5 days ago. Had a load out to the Oklahoma City area, a Shaw load, which is great. When we can pick up a Shaw load and go north and not go further down south into Florida, it's always a good thing. We usually have Tropicana or sometimes a flour load, and occasionally we'll get asked to go get the flooring load, which usually pays a little better. It is a heavy load, but Brooke likes the heavy loads.
I like them heavy and dry.
I don't like them because of the fuel economy and because it slows us down through the mountains, but you do feel a lot more stable driving with a heavy load for sure. So we took that load where there were 2 drops. The first one was in Memphis, and then we were really trying to get back to for our granddaughter's first birthday party. Our youngest son Jackson and his wife Alicia are in the Marine Corps, and they're stationed in Quantico, and so we went to Quantico on Saturday. Got in there.
We got in there
Saturday,
just in time. The morning of the birthday.
Saturday morning, and Jack came down and picked us up at the Loves in Ruther Glen, Virginia, and took us back up, and we spent the day at the pool.
Some sunshine.
Getting some sunshine, doing some swimming, going off the high dive. Brooke was scared. She thought the old man was going to get hurt, but I did it.
You dived, too.
I did dive, yep. I did the triple Lindy, if you know what that is, for all you back to school
I can't afford
fans.
for you to get hurt.
Yeah, I don't need to be getting hurt, but I always do try to do as much as I can for an old guy. But I don't want to be old. I'm fighting it, kicking and screaming, but sometimes I have to be more conscious of my age. There's probably some things that I shouldn't do, but I always end up doing them anyway. So we had a great day. Had a pool party, had pizza and drinks at the pool. Then we went back to their place, and Brooke had brought some birthday gifts and had some other mailed in. Some stuff was arriving by Amazon, which she was a little disappointed because half of the gift didn't arrive until yesterday, which was after we had gone.
Because Prime Deal Day messed it up.
Prime Deal Days messed it up. She ordered it a little too late to get it there on time.
4 days should be enough time
Should
from
be,
Amazon.
But wasn't in this case, was it? So yeah, we got out of there. The same night, I guess it was Saturday night late, he brought us back down to the truck stop. We got into the truck, and then we delivered a load, a fresh load into close by here in Virginia. I want to say it was Staunton, Virginia, and then
something with a G.
Gordonsville. It was
Gordonsville,
it was the
Virginia.
Walmart DC in Gordonsville, Virginia.
Which was close to Quantico, so that worked out perfect.
And then we were able to park by, and we got a load going out west. And
the very next day, almost 24 hours?
It was more
later?
than 24 hours, because we delivered that load. We got out of there at 5 or 6 in the morning, got parked up, and then we didn't have to be here until 7 a.m. this morning.
So we are noticing that between loads, there's like 12 to 24 hour wait, it seems like.
Yeah.
Not always, but more often than not.
Well, it was a Sunday, and we say that all the time, that we hate delivering on the weekend because...
but that didn't used to happen.
Didn't used to, but in the last few months, it seems like if you deliver on a Saturday, you almost always wait through Sunday and get a load Monday morning. And I debated about whether to refuse it. It's not a great paying load. It's an okay paying load for going west. But we figure if we, with the wait times that we've had, we'd probably make the same money if we delivered 2 or 3 short loads as what this one's paying driving straight through to go out west. So, and then the good news is we'll be in a good reload area to come back. Hopefully get a fresh load, a produce load coming back east. So we're going to be, the wheels will be turning for the next 3 days to get out to the Portland area, and we're going to take you along for that journey. But we wanted to get on today because it's been a few days. Always takes more time than we'd like in between videos, but we thought it'd be good because once we start driving, we pretty much don't stop till we get there. And we wanted to talk just briefly about what we've been seeing going on with the missing driver that's missing from, I believe it's Delaware or which is it?
Wasn't Delaware.
Northern Virginia, somewhere in that area.
I think it was Maryland.
Maryland, Delaware line, I think is where it was. Been missing since around the 13th or 15th of June. And Brooke and I were surprised. We had heard about the driver missing. I had heard that there was a driver missing, but I didn't know that it was a Prime driver until yesterday. So we just want to extend our prayers and ask all of you to keep this driver and his family in your prayers. We don't know what we don't know about it. I've been hearing lots of YouTubers talk about it, and you want to believe that there's a reason that we hasn't been shared with us from Prime. We would have liked to hear about it, certainly for concern for the driver, but for all of the other drivers to just be safe out there. That something has happened. We don't know what it is. We don't know if he was kidnapped. We don't know if he wandered off into the woods and got sick and hasn't been found, or anything really. Anything could have happened, and until they know what happened, we probably won't know. And I have to believe, or I want to believe from Prime's perspective, that they haven't shared it with us yet because they've been asked not to, or there's a reason not to. So I just want to encourage everybody to take a deep breath and let's wait to see what happens. And once we know what happened, then if it's warranted to be upset or to be angry, certainly we should be. If it's the case where Prime could have said something about it and they didn't, that's a completely different situation than there was something to do with the case that they were asked not to speak about it or to talk about it. So again, take a deep breath. We want to go with that. We do work for a great company. There's a reason that it wasn't shared, but we all are concerned, certainly for this driver, someone from the Prime family. I hate it for his wife. I wish that we could just reach out and put our arms around her and tell her, we care and we would like to help if we can. The other thing is, had we known about it sooner, there's no better source to get information than other drivers. Had we been told right afterwards, hey, this guy's missing, everybody on the Prime team and probably in the trucking community would have had their eyes open and looking, and certainly people going into that
that's my
destination.
thing. There would have been more eyes out looking and more information flowing about through the pipeline.
I want to say
drivers.
A week ago I read that there was a driver missing in that area, or he didn't come back, or he was missing from his truck, but was just shocked to find out yesterday that it was a Prime driver. So it breaks our hearts, but again, please don't jump to conclusions. The natural reaction is to be angry about it because we don't know about it, but there could be a very good reason why we don't, and let's just wait to get all the information before we jump to conclusions. So that's it for that part of it. Is there anything else that's going on that we need to update people with?
Well, you already talked about our home time we just had, and we're back out on the road again.
Right.
And we still need to get up our video about the pig.
Yeah, we actually have a lot of editing to do on our the family pig, where we killed and then butchered and then learned how to cure the pig. We think that'll be interesting for a lot of you. If not, just move on. But
because a lot of viewers ask about what we're doing when we're home.
That's right.
So that's why we bring that stuff up.
Right. So that's all good. Again, we have coming up for us, we're going to go home for a short time in August, just a few days, because we need to take some things off the truck and get ready to turn this truck in September. We're going to leave some things at home probably, and then after we get our new truck, we'll come back and swing back by the house and put those things back onto the truck. So we'll be living pretty sparse for the last few weeks before
so
we
go home in August.
Toward the end of August, yeah.
And then is it September 2nd? We're going to Prime Picnic.
First. Well, the picnic's on the 2nd.
The first is the 2nd.
The picnic is on the 2nd. We'll be in there on the 1st. We're staying the night of the 1st and the 2nd at the Oasis. We're successful in reserving a room there.
And then we have a week or two before our truck comes.
That's right. So we'll go to the picnic on the 2nd. Saturday's at September 2nd. Hey, if you can make it by there, we'd love to see people. We already have lots of friends that are going to be there, and we're going to catch up and put names with faces and that kind of thing. We hope that y'all can be there too. And then
and you promised me a little mini vacation before the trip.
Right. Our actual lease is up on September 18th, I believe. So we're allowed to turn our truck in a week early on the 11th. It's all dependent on when the truck arrives. All we know right now is going to arrive sometime in September. So our goal would be go in for the picnic, go back out for one more week till around September 11th. And then, but if the truck's in earlier, I don't think we can turn it in till the 11th. So we turn it in on the 11th, take off for a few days, maybe go to Vegas, maybe go somewhere. She wants to go to the beach. So we'll figure out where to go. We have our car there. We could take the car or we could fly out. But this is our time to take a little time off when we don't have a truck payment. So we want to take advantage of that.
Because what is there, you have 1 week where you don't have a truck payment?
Well, you don't have a truck payment until you sign for it. So
once we turn this truck in,
the truck payment stops.
We don't have a truck payment
until we sign our lease.
So that's a good time to take a little mini vacation at the Four Seasons or something.
She wants to go to the Four Seasons now, so we'll have to figure that out. But of course, whatever the Queen wants, she gets. So I'm sure we'll be going to the.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said.
The Four Seasons. Wherever we go, we'll have you guys along to enjoy the journey. But then we come back after we have this little excursion and we sign for our new Pete. We're still working on the graphics. We hope to have everything done. We're going to add some things into it. I want to put a camera system in so that we have side views and we're covered for damage in case anybody backs into our new truck. We don't want that to happen. And we're having some of the boxes put on for extra storage, the side box, and then I'll probably have that camera system professionally installed there in
that would be a good idea.
Springfield, so that it doesn't look like I did it, which is usually not. It works, but it's not pretty. And then after it's done, we'll sign our lease and we will head out, and we're going to be driving hard until about Christmas time, September, October, November. We'll probably maybe take a few days off somewhere in November, maybe with one of the kids, or not. And then I think we're planning to take some time off between Christmas and New Year's, maybe the week between Christmas and New Year's.
You are.
You're not? You're planning to stay out and run?
I'm planning to roll hard.
Remember, she said it. It's on video now. She wants to roll hard. Maybe I'll stay home and she'll go out for a week. And
maybe, because my backing is excellent.
Her backing skills are outstanding. I wish I could have videoed her backing into this spot today. She's a champ after more than a year of practice. So, anyway, that's really all we have for this morning. Shorter video, but we did want to say hello, give you a clue as to what we're doing. Be with us, pray for us as we head out west. Lots of miles in the next 3 days, and hope to have a cool video with some footage along the highways where you can see what it's like to go East Coast to West Coast as a team in 3 days. This is Captain Dave and Ms Brooke with Simple Plan Trucking. Be safe out there, take care of each other, and we'll see you out on the road.